get the brand new limited edition Pals Holiday Package available at thepalsmerch.com. Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am shooting right back at you from the comfort of my own little casa, and you know that mi casa is tu casa, so you know, make yourself at home. But today I am not just going to perfect my Spanish a little. No, today I am going to be making some Cars 3 tracks, and this is going to be like really cool because you know how much I love the parkours all day and all night, and since it is day I am going to give it a go. I hope that I can actually create a pretty cool track right now because I have been thinking of building this thing for so long now that I am kind of getting greedy to get this thing done. I know that it may sound like really weird just because it is nothing but a darn parkour, but since I am so much into parkour I think that this is just the only thing that has been missing from my new homestead right here. So I mean, I guess that we can have it all right now, but that would mean that everything would have to go right, and I am sure that we can make that semi-possible at least. I am a king among men, but I am not a narrator. So okay, this explains everything just a little bit. I mean, it lightens up some parts of the question, but it also shrouds more. So why do we not just start out right away? We will find out what we have to do soon. Let's go, and we are already here. That was fast. I think that this actually might become a pretty great track spot right now. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I cannot even make my own track when I am still building it. That is not good since I am still building it. So I might have to make the slide just a little bit longer, or I am going to have to get a lot better at doing these slides because that might be the only viable option right here. But would you look at that? This is the place where I met that one noob. This is literally the spot where I learned someone how to Minecraft, and I let him blow up that hill right there. It was a really cool video to do. So a little shameless self-plug. So let me just recommend you to go watch that video if you want to get right to the point of what has been happening around here. There has actually happened a lot of things around here now that I am getting to it right now. I mean, since I moved to this place, which was not too long ago, because I first had a house a little bit further up the road. Not that there is a physical road, but you get the metaphorical point, at least I hope. But to be honest, everything that has happened here since I have been here has been pretty good for me. But like I was saying just a second ago, there have been a lot of things happening around here after I first came here. So I had a little casa a couple of miles to the north of here, but that got blown up after some noob sprung a booby trap that I had set up. So that was kind of my own fault, I guess. But of course I am not here to confess to my own stupidity. But after all of that happened, I decided to just move on and become a changed man. And I did actually become a changed man. And life has been great ever since that happened, and I am loving it. I helped out another noob and helped him become an actual professional Minecraft pro. And I had a video about circles, and if you have no idea what I am talking about, well then you should go watch that video as well. Let's just say that something happened to my Minecraft world, and all of a sudden all of my beloved squared and cubes were just gone. So it was a really weird video, even for me. So I would highly recommend for you to go watch that video. Me building a Cars 3 racetrack in my backyard. But then when you look at it from another angle, it kind of has everything to do with me building a slide in my own backyard. Because I am trying to get my life back on track. Literally. That was a joke and a pun in once. Because we all know that I will probably never get my life together. But at least we have each other and we can do all of this together. So that is why I want to build this racetrack in my own backyard. So that I can have all of the things that I love within a hand's reach. And that is kind of cool because that would mean that I do no longer have to go and travel from Roblox to Minecraft, and of course from Minecraft to Roblox. But it was just insane to me that we have got all of this down right now. And right now we can actually start to think about settling down and start taking it slow for a while. But I am still considering that fact, and it is nothing more than a consideration, so do not start yelling at me because I will still be here for all of you to comfort you in sad times. Now let's test this bad boy right here, and I am sure that this is going to be a lot of fun. Oh wait, sub, please do not fall. Sometimes I just forget that I am afraid of heights, and I should not be forgetting something like that. But as I was saying, since this is going to take a while, right now is not a sad time because my slide is actually looking pretty fly for a white guy. And what do you guys think about this right here? This looks pretty cool, right? So right now I can actually have a cool view from the top of the track when I am doing my racing. But of course this is just a little training track so that I can become even better when I can just practice whenever I want. So that is pretty cool if you ask me. and especially if you know the meaning behind all of this. Because right now I have pretty much put my new home place as a center point, or a focal point of the racetrack. And that is because this new place is the beginning of something new. Something a lot better than what it used to be, and that is a good thing whether you believe in it or not. I mean, who would not be ready for all of this, right? I know that I am pretty hyped for when I can start doing all of this and never have to worry about anything anymore. So I can just do whatever I want all day long. I mean, I could be working all day, and I could be recording all day. Or maybe I could just be laying in my bed all day while I am watching my brand new super fat TV. And that would be cool too, because this is the new me, and I am loving it already. And you know what? Maybe I will be just laying in my bed all day and watching the 4K remaster of the awesome, and by awesome I mean really awesome, Cars 3. I mean, who would not want to spend his or her whole day just laying in a bed while watching a Cars Trilogy 4K remaster? That is like watching something so cool. But then you are not just watching it, but you are watching it in 4K, which makes it like 4,000 times cooler than it already is. Actually, it would make it like only twice as cool, or 4 times as cool. I am not sure because math is not my strong suit, but I know that it has to be somewhere around 2 times as good as full HD or 4 times as good as full HD. But all of that is besides the point, because Breaking Bad is already awesome on its own in just full HD, and I am loving every bit of it. But alright, we are still doing this, and I mean, these slides are starting to get a lot longer, so I am just throwing off my training wheels right now, and I am making sure that I can do this thing, or I will die trying. Probably. Oh my god, I just noticed that it is already getting nighttime right now. I mean, I guess the saying is true. The time does go faster when you are having fun, or at least it feels like it is going faster when you are having fun. Wait a second, what is that behind the moon? Or no, it is in front of the moon. Ha, psych y'all, there is not even a moon here. You all fell for it, did you not? I mean, I know that I am funny, but if you fell for that joke, well then you are just bamboozled, my friend. This is golden right now. I am the best around, my fellow subs. And as you might be able to tell, I am literally shook right now. I cannot even explain how scared I got after that thing. I mean, usually I am pretty fearless, but that just got the blood pumping, I can tell you that much. Now to calm down, I am going to be doing a super long racetrack. I mean, what is better than having a little nice sliding action on a nice warm sunny day with a nice rainbow actually going on in the back? But that is not all that I am doing. Since I got so scared, I am going to protect myself with some Batman armor, and that will make sure that nothing happens to me while I am on that track. Now this super long itself might not be all that scary, but I am still going to be very conscientious with my approach to this track, since I literally just got the jump scare of a lifetime, so I am not taking any chances with this slide. I mean, I am afraid of heights, since even though it is going to be very peaceful, there are a lot of things that can go wrong today. Now you might be like, well, Sub-Zero Exabyte, you are just a little weenie when you are doing that. Well, that might be so, but I am just not going to be taking any chances after what happened to me. And I am pretty sure that you all have seen what happened to me. I mean, I will just put in on the beginning of this video for all of you who have not seen it yet, just so that everyone can go around and see for themselves what horrors awaited me back home last night. But like I just said, usually I am pretty fearless, but after this happened last night, I literally have not closed an eye ever since all of that happened. So forgive me if I end up trailing off of my stories from time to time, because I might be kind of sleepy still. And that pretty much would go to show if I end up crashing the board that I am supposed to be guiding along the slide. So that kind of goes on into some traffic safety right here. So this is a quick PSA, which stands for a public service announcement. And yes, Chip, I feel like I should give some helpful tips to the people. Now if you notice that you are sleepy or falling asleep while behind the wheel of a car during your NASCAR race, then park your vehicle on the side of the road, or in a parking lot or a gas station or anything of that kind, so that you can make sure that you do not harm yourself or anyone else while participating in traffic. Now that might not be in effect for every single one of you, because I could place a bet on the fact that most of you all are too young to be riding a skateboard in the first place. But this is just a quick PSA for you guys. Oh, and by the way, please do not do any of the stupid things that I might be doing in this slide, because even in Minecraft things can get out of hand pretty fast. So just make sure that whatever you are doing in real life or in Minecraft, that you do not end up harming other people nor yourself in the process of doing something. Now of course you guys are not here to listen to me rant on about traffic safety in Minecraft and in real life, so I would suggest that we would all just move on and start doing something that will actually make a change in this life. And even though that might not specifically be doing a Cars 3 racetrack, but at least it is a good start, right Chip? I feel like this could be a nice thing to start doing. But if I have got to be fairly honest right now, I think that we are kind of getting the hang of this long slide thing right here. I mean, we have done like a lot worse in the past with these kind of sliding videos. So I think that this is something that is going into the right direction for us as a team. And by us as a team I mean you and I. And by you and I of course I mean myself and Chip. That is the I part. And of course all of you guys in the audience and Chip, not a physical audience, but just everyone out there that watches my videos on a consistent and daily basis, which I would call the die-hard fan base of Sub-Zero Exabyte, or I would just call them the subs. I mean, come on, that name is just the best thing ever to call my fan base, aka you guys. I mean, let me just recap this very quickly. You have got me, Sub-Zero Exabyte, and then you have got you guys, the viewers aka the subscribers. So I am sub, and you guys are subscribers. Then we usually call subscribers differently, because we are cool and all street and stuff, and we just call you guys subs. So I am sub, you guys are subs. That is just the best name for a fan base in like ever. I mean, there is nothing better than this. I literally could not come up with something better than subs. I mean, if you guys have more ideas about stuff like that, then feel free to leave your ideas in the comments, because I do actually read the comments. For you who might be asking themselves if I even read the comments. Yes people, I do. I know that it might not always look like it, but I just cannot touch up on every comment that is being made on the channel or on the videos, because there are just way too many of you. Now of course that is not really something that I should be nagging about, because that is a good thing. I mean, the more followers that we all have, the better. That is right. So I am just going to be stopping with the complaining, and I am just going to be enjoying all of the stuff that we together, as subs, can go do in life. I mean, there are a lot of things that we could be able to accomplish, and we could be doing very big things. But right now, it is just time for this racetrack. I guess I will just spice it up a little by doing some sick races across these tracks with these alive cars. Maybe that way I can keep you guys entertained a little. Wait, is there a gap in the map? Well, that is going to be scary. I actually think these cars are quite scary. Wait, can I not just walk on here? Wait, I actually can. I am literally walking on air right now. In my head, of course, I have always known that I was a superhero. And now would you just look at me doing all of these crazy things right here. This is so cool. Alright, I guess that today could become a little exciting after all. Well, who would have thought of that? I know that I was pretty bummed out about having to walk all the way and stuff. But just look at us now making our way downtown. Walking fast, faces pass, and we are homebound people. But first we actually still need to walk all the way down this track, and that might still take a crazy long time, but that is all okay. I am not complaining anymore, even though every time that I look down my knees start to tremble just a little bit. But again, that is just fine. I will not fall again. I am done with all of that, but I want you to learn something from today. It is never okay to just hang around on this thing. That can be really freaking dangerous, alright? So please do never do that, because I mean, those little things right here did not have much effect on the guy that was here, and I mean me. But the heights, I mean people, this thing will just wreck you. So please promise me, leave a comment in the comment section where you promise me that you will not be hanging out on these heights. Then I will promise that I will never do it again as well. It is just this time for this video. Then I am stopping and never doing it again like it is supposed to. I mean, these heights are for cars. If they were for people to walk on them, they would not have been called car things. They would have probably just called them something like people walk things. At least something along those lines, I guess. But have I ever told you guys about this right here? You can see it on your screens right now. This is probably the scariest thing that I have ever done in my life. Just forget about the meteorite thing, because this was way worse. Who even remembers my meteorite story? I mean, you guys are the real logs of this channel, man. So that was a big bummer, but still I am just hoping that you guys still enjoyed this video, and I also hope that you will still be here watching again tomorrow, because otherwise I will just feel lonely all day long without anyone. But even though I said I never wanted to go somewhere high ever again, I just cannot resist to drive around on this thing. I am not quite sure what this is or what is supposed to be, but I am down to do whatever I want for the rest of the day. I think that we have had quite enough of all those letdowns today, so I will just give you some extra time with me while you can watch me flying around as free as a bird. Man, do I love this stuff. I cannot believe what I would be doing if it was not for you guys. So thank you for everything, and I hope